Hello, everyone. This is Pastor Mike from Erskine Presbyterian Church. I hope that you're doing well today. I've decided to make a series of videos to help walk our congregation through a number of the changes, a number of the new programs and ministries that we're going to be starting here at Erskine Church. If you remember a few years ago, Erskine began the replanting journey with Pastor David Moody. It was a chance for us to look inward and look outward and decide who we wanted to be. What mission had God given us, and how did we want to live that out in our community? And there were two goals that we came up with. Firstly, was that we wanted to help create a community wellness hub, a place where people would be welcomed in, where we would host services that could help the people of Strathcona. And the second was that we believed that we were here to continue to share and preach the message of Jesus to the community, and that we wanted to see our church grow by making disciples. So a few months into COVID, a number of people gathered together in order to discuss how Erskine could continue to minister, could continue to grow and meet these goals despite what was going on. And those individuals who gathered were myself, representatives from staff, from session, from a variety of other groups like finance, the social team, and shepherds. A whole wide range of people came together to engage in resources provided to us, to other Presbyterian churches, and to the larger Christian community. And one of the resources that we spent a lot of time digging into, it wasn't the only one, but one of them was a book by the name of Nona Jones. And her book is called From Social Media to Social Ministry. Fantastic book. Again, this wasn't the only resource that we dug into, but it was certainly one of them. In this book, Nona Jones spends some time talking about how churches can continue on with their ministry despite COVID. It came out after COVID hit and after all the lockdowns started. And she spent time unpacking all of the different ways that churches can effectively get online. And she looked into every social media platform out there. She looked into Facebook, she looked into YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and a whole variety of others. And she came to the conclusion that probably the best one available was Facebook. Facebook can be used in order to stream worship services. It can be used just like Zoom to host live meetings. You know that it can be used to hold wonderful events like our social team and Kenny have been doing over the past while. Facebook is really a catch-all for everything that any other social platform can do in one location. And part of her advice and the advice of these other resources that we were engaging was do everything you can to get your church online in a meaningful way. So this team from Erskine that represents a whole different wide range of people spent time to pray, spent time to read this book, attend conferences, and consider what the best approach was for us moving forward. And we decided that the best way forward was to develop our very own Facebook campus. And the reason for that, it really boils down to one simple reason, is that we want to, and we think a Facebook campus can, allow us to move our viewers from nearly anonymous spectators to more engaged disciples. So that's a mouthful. Let me just break that down. Right now with YouTube and our website, which are wonderful, anyone who comes to those locations and watches a service or browses through our website, we really don't know who they are. Unless they decide to contact us or talk in chat, we have no idea who they are. And even if they do, we don't have a lot of their information. So they're anonymous spectators. And that's all right to start with, but we don't think we can grow a successful, healthy church full of anonymous spectators. What we need are engaged disciples. Now, with a Facebook campus, what we are able to do is we're able to pull people in and engage with them in new, more meaningful ways. We're able to have Zoom style Bible studies. We're able to have posts and discussions. We're able to have question and answer periods with the pastor. We're able to have prayer evenings. We're able to continue to host all of those great social events that we've been doing. And all of that happens on one platform in one place. No longer will our ministry have to be spread out over all sorts of different areas. Go to this website, go to this link, click over here. It's going to be hosted in one place. So the same people that show up for Coloring with Kenny or a bingo night, all of a sudden they're members now of the same place where we're hosting Sunday service. If someone drops in and finds our church and they want to stay for a service and they want to connect with us more, well, hey, there's the Ask the Pastor evening that's going to be happening the very next day. Let's say our alpha group goes really well and we have people who would like to be engaged in more small groups. Well, they're already members to our Erskine church campus. They can just stay right there where they are and come back next Tuesday because there's going to be a Bible study held at the exact same night. All of these things, all of these ministries are able to happen in one central location. And we think that's going to help turn our viewers, who many of whom, again, who have remained anonymous spectators, into more engaging disciples. And it's through those means that we hope that we can continue to be faithful followers of Jesus, to be able to grow the kingdom now and in the future. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'd encourage you to watch the next few videos that we've created. They're tutorials and guides in order to help introduce you to Facebook and where to find our brand new Facebook campus. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful day.